All right, guys, we are back, and I have some more updates on the situation with Canelo Alvarez and his next fight going down in May. We were all speculating for quite some time now who his next opponent will be. I did report today that Canelo Alvarez was on In Caliente TV show on the television channel. I think it's Box Azteca TV. He pretty much confirmed on there that Terrence Bud Crawford is off the table as an opponent. He pretty much confirmed that on there. He basically said that, he wouldn't get any credit for fighting Terrence Bud Crawford. People would complain because he's too small, and it's a pretty much a lose-lose situation for him as Canelo Alvarez. So that's off the table. So a lot of people assumed that since he's off the table, and the information that we got from Jamal Charlo on social media when he was out in Turks and Caicos, where he said he hadn't talked to his advisor Al Heyman since his last fight with Jose Benavidez Jr., and that, the fight with him and Canelo Alvarez wasn't set in stone. A lot of us assumed that, he wouldn't be next. Me, myself, personally, I never say never. I thought that fight could still be on the table. I did mention that in my last video because he said that he didn't say that he wasn't fighting him. He just said that nothing was set in stone and he hadn't talked to Al Heyman. But a lot of people assumed after the interview on In Caliente that David Benavidez might be the opponent that he's looking at next, because he said he was facing an American. Charlo said he hadn't talked to his promoter Al Heyman, and Canelo Alvarez said on the show that Terrence Bud Crawford was off the table, excuse me. So that led a lot of people to believe that David Benavidez was next for May 4th. Well, it's looking like that might not be the case, and I want to read this to you guys. It's on Michael Benson's verified X page. It's disappointing to hear this, so let me read it real quick to you guys, and we're going to talk about it here in a sec. It says, David Benavidez's promoter, Samson Lewowski, has declared that they have been told Canelo Alvarez does not, let me repeat that, does not intend to fight Benavidez in 2024. Canelo's legacy will be stained because he did not fight the best at the time, which is Benavidez. I think the children, maybe the grandchildren, one day will ask him why he did not fight Benavidez. He says he wants the best fights, but that's the best fight at Pro Box TV. So if this is true, and he's not fighting Terrence Bud Crawford, if that's off the table, and now, with this being said, he's not facing David Benavidez in 2024 at all, more than likely is pointing to Charlo, in my opinion. I think Charlo will probably be next unless he's going to fight somebody like David Morrell, which really doesn't make any sense. Here's my thing. Here's my take on this. If Canelo Alvarez does not face David Benavidez this year, then Canelo Alvarez is a duck. He's ducking. He is running from the smoke because he is threatened by David Benavidez. I have to be honest. I got to be honest with you guys. I don't want to say this. I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to have to bring this out. But, I mean, what else could it be? David Benavidez is the two-time WBC champion. Canelo Alvarez is mandatory. And, he's the one that actually deserves to fight. Out of anybody. Nobody deserves to fight more than David Benavidez. And if Canelo Alvarez does not face David Benavidez this year, he should be stripped. He should be stripped of the WBC title because it's not fair to Benavidez, for one. It's not fair for Canelo Alvarez to hold up the division if he's not going to face this guy. And what does he get out of facing Jamal Charlo? I could see if Jamal Charlo was on his A game. But Jermall Charlo's been out of the ring for like 2 years. He came back. He had one fight with Jose Benavidez Jr., who's coming up from 154, by the way. And then Charlo would have to move up to 168. He's never fought at 168. He's been having a lot of mental issues and personal issues, and it's just, it wouldn't be on an even playing field, in my opinion. I think it wouldn't be competitive. It's not a competitive fight looking at the condition that Charlo's in. If Charlo was in, the type of condition he was in 3 years ago, yeah. But now, no. We want to see Canelo Alvarez face the best competition. He is the face of boxing. And when with that, you should be held to a higher standard. You shouldn't be able to just fight anybody. And I know some Canelo Alvarez fans, no matter what he does, they're going to condone it, because they're not really fans of the sport. They're just fans of Canelo Alvarez. They don't have a problem with what he does. But true boxing heads, it's going to leave a bad taste in our mouths, because we want to see the best fight the best competition. And if he's going to blatantly duck David Benavidez in the year 2024, he's running. He's running scared. There is no other way to look at it. Why won't he fight David Benavidez? What's the reason? If he's your mandatory, if he's a two-time WBC champion in your weight class, what's the reason? Why won't you fight him? You'll fight a guy like Durham. You'll fight a John Ryder, but you won't fight David Benavidez. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So that's the update for now. I just wanted to bring that to you guys before I head off to sleep. But yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well. But maybe everything will work itself out. Maybe he'll change his mind. Maybe Michael Benson has it wrong here. We just have to let it play out and see. But regardless of that, I'm bringing you guys the information and giving you guys my opinion on it. But anyway, that is my take. You guys tell me what you think about the situation. If he doesn't fight David next, do you think it's going to be Charlo? Who else could it be? David Morrell? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.